host of the Al Report, going to solo vid today. I wanted to bring some new episodes called Al's QB Room. Today we're going to talk about the future #1 draft pick of the NFL, Joe Burrow. And do I think the Bengals should draft him #1? Yes, of course. I do think they should. And here's the reason why. Joe Burrow is a hard-working quarterback. He's smart. He's also athletic, which a lot of quarterbacks are nowadays. And he's played in a pro-style system. So, I'm going to give you a little background on Joe Burrow. He's the son of Jimmy Burrow. Jimmy Burrow played in the CFL and the NFL as a defensive back. He spent 2 years at Ohio State behind J.T. Barrett. In those 2 years, he played a total of 10 games. Those 10 games, he recorded 29 passes out of 39 attempts for 287 yards and 2 touchdowns. Knowing that Dwayne Haskins was going to be the starter in the future of Ohio State, he decided to transfer. And since he completed his degree in 3 years, he completed his degree, and he transferred to LSU and was eligible as a graduate transfer. Here's the catch. He transferred to LSU, graduate transfer, had 2 years of eligibility left. He was a redshirt junior. Redshirt junior his first year at LSU. He took him to a 10-3 record, 2,894 passing yards, 16 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Then he goes on to 2019, named the starter again. His Heisman year, 4,715 passing yards, 48 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. The Peach Bowl, now listen to this stat right here. The Peach Bowl, 29 of 39. Remind you, I just said that in his 10 games at Ohio State, he was 29 of 39. In one game, he was 29 of 39. 493 passing yards, 7 touchdowns. 7. Like, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 7. The man threw 7 touchdowns. Now, I think that the Cincinnati Bengals, I think they should go ahead and I think they should draft him at the #1 pick. But here's my take on it. I don't think they should start him week 1. Now, you got to understand that Joe Burrow spent 2 years behind J.T. Barrett at Ohio State. Those 2 years, he was learning to be a better college player. Joe Burrow is them type of players that need to sit down for a while and need to be great. That's how I believe that he's going to be great in the NFL. And I think that in that AFC North division, if they sit that man out there like that, it's not going to be a good rookie season. You got Pittsburgh may not have an offense right now, but their defense played great this year. The Ravens are great overall. Don't sleep on Cleveland. They got the tools, but they just didn't have the right people using them tools. If I said that right, you know what I mean? The coaches. And there's Cincinnati, who's always been bullied in the AFC North. Now, this is what I think they should do. They should keep Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is on his last year's contract anyway. Now, in the first 8 weeks, mind you that after the 8th week, you can't trade any players. If you got Andy Dalton balling out them first 8 weeks, I say continue to sit Joe Burrow until the next season or until the end of the season, because you never know what happened after week 8. But the point is that if you look at the Patrick Mahomes, the Aaron Rodgers, the quarterbacks that were able to come in and compete, and those quarterbacks are either ended up great or going to be great because they was able to learn in the system and not just get thrown out there in the fire. Mind you, this is the NFL. These guys that he's going to be playing against practice every day. I'm talking about every day. That's their job. This is their job. So I don't believe that they should just throw that man in the fire, because if they do, then boom, that could either make him or break him. And a lot of teams that already showed, Jameis Winston, for instance, that man just came in as the star. And he has never really got to sit behind anybody to learn how to be a precision passer. Like, the man gets out and just throws so many interceptions. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, his reads, I can read better than he can read. His reads are horrible. Like, I just don't get it, James. Like, what are you doing out there? Some of them passes, I don't want to get started on that, but some of them passes he just throws is just horrible. But yeah, so I believe that they should keep Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is not a great quarterback. He's not a horrible quarterback. He's an average quarterback. And what they should do after they draft Joe Burrow first round, they should get weapons. Continue to build that offense and defense. Get the best players. What the Bengals always do, they always end up going for need. I think, in my opinion, if they're going to be great, they should end up getting the best players. If you got an offensive lineman out there that's the best player right now, grab him. If you got a DB that's the best player, grab him. And honestly, in my opinion, they need help at every position except for running back, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But yeah, like, if you got like Joe Burrow, for instance, is the best player, so go grab him. You see what I'm saying? And then you can go ahead and sit him. Don't throw the man out there in the fire. Sit him to learn from Andy Dalton, to learn what not to do as a pro quarterback. And that's exactly what happened to Jameis Winston. Again, the man came in and just a pick throwing machine. But it's crazy. Like, he is the key example of inconsistent. Like, the man will give you 5 touchdowns and 4 picks. He will come in throwing 3 interceptions, 2 pick six, and give you at least 4 to 5 touchdowns. Like, and the Buccaneers, in my opinion, would be a top-seeded team if Jameis didn't turn the ball over. That's just my opinion. They was losing by not even that many points. Like, they was losing close. It was close. The games was close. But back on Joe Burrow, like I said, he played 2 years behind JT Barrett. You know what I'm saying? He was a cool quarterback. He was average. You know what I'm saying? He had put up good numbers at Ohio State, like I said. And he knew that, Dwayne Haskins was going to be the star, so he decided to transfer, which was a smart idea, in my opinion. A lot of people say, oh, he should have stayed and competed. No, if you know what I'm saying? Like, he competed for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like 3 strikes, you're out. And he's already graduating, so why not transfer to a team that you're going to be a star and get eligible to start right away? And you're going to LSU. Like, it's LSU. Like, come on now. So, yeah, that's what I really want to wrap it up for real. Like, this wasn't really meant to be a long video. I just wanted to, talk about Joe Burrow and what I believe the Bengals should do. Again, like I said, I believe that he's going to have a great NFL career if they do the things they need to do and do it the right way. They need to sit that man and not have that man come out here and start and just end up being a pick throwing machine like Jameis Winston. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, in college, he was able to sit most of his college career, and he was able to learn to be a college quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Maybe you got to understand, like, a lot of people wondering why he didn't start before. Those quarterbacks that started before him was good quarterbacks. They were better than him. But he was able to learn from those quarterbacks. He was able to learn what to do and what not to do as a college quarterback. And in the same as the NFL, I don't say sit him for like 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I said, like, the NFL, that's his job. So he don't have to go to classes and all. That's his job. He will be able to sit and learn. And he will be able to learn faster because that is his job, and that's what he will be able to do, is learn. So, like I said, if they do that, I believe he will have a great NFL career. And hey, you never know, if Pittsburgh don't fix what they can fix right now, and then the Bengals, it could be the Bengals versus the Ravens, the real rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Not a real rivalry, but you know what I mean. Like, it could be the Bengals, the Ravens.